How you doing?
Super good.
Great. What did you get up to today?
I got my recorder for school.
Oh, cool.
Recorder.
Yeah, play a tune.
I can just I haven't learned any tunes yet. I'll learn them. Wait a second. Oh, great. Now just no, there. Nope. Nope. Okay.
Yeah, cool. So you got a recorder. You will take music lessons at school.
And also this thing that my dad told me, you can get out some saliva with this thing. Saliva.
Yeah, saliva.
So it's like this.
Yeah, collects it.
My dad told me it was a butthole in here. Put this in the butthole. Drop it. Get it out again.
Yeah, there you go.
Not saliva. No saliva yet.
Yeah, maybe after playing it a bunch. Yeah.
The saliva will get stuck in this hole and it'll come out.
Cool. There you go. Well, that's fun.
Saliva can be very sticky.
So did you just get that recently, the recorder? Yeah. Have you ever played it before? No? Have you ever played any instruments before?
Yeah, I have.
Okay. What did you play?
What was it? A triangle.
Ding, 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 ding. Yeah, that's cool. So you play the triangle. So when will you go back to school then? You got that for school.
Yeah.
Next week? Cool. Anyways, next month, which will be next week, really. It's already almost the last week of February. Yeah, next Friday will be March 1st.
Yeah.
Today is this year is a leap year. Do you know what those are?
Yeah.
What is a leap year?
Like they added one day to years to match the real year.
Yeah.
Because the Earth don't actually take 365 years to take one orbit around the sun. It's a 365 days and a quarter of a day.
Yeah, very good. So how often do they have leap years?
One time out of 40 years.
Once every 4 years.
Yeah, once every 4 years.
Perfect. Once every 4 years, a leap year. Yeah. And then the old thing was, what happens if you were born on a leap year?
You're very unlucky.
Yeah, you could be 16 years old, but you've only had 4 birthdays.
Yeah, so it's like, hey, I only had 4 birthdays. That's not fair. It's like,
yeah, it's supposed to be 16 though.
Yeah.
Who knows though? When you're 50, you could be 200. So who knows? I guess you could live a lot longer.
Yeah. If you were born in a leap year, does that mean you get 1 year old? Does that mean you get 1 year old every 4 years?
Does that mean, yeah, I guess so. I mean, according to the leap year, if you're born February 29, you have 1 birthday every 4 years.
Yeah, so it's like you're actually 16, but you look like you're 16 years old, but you're actually 4 years old.
Yeah, that would be wild. Great. So let's try to get through this article actually today. We haven't chatted about it in a while. Sounds of the sun.
Sounds of the sun. And where is it? Well, it has heartbeat and sounds measured by measured.
Yeah, just start from the beginning because we did a little bit, then we chatted a bunch. So just read the whole thing and we'll
okay.
We'll
what does the sun sound like? Perhaps you have never thought about that. What kind of sounds the sun makes? But scientists have found out. Researchers from the European Space Agency, NASA, and the Solar Heliospheric Agency studied 20 years of data to listen to the sun, which is a lot.
It's a lot of data.
The sun produces a low, deep heartbeat sounds. Low, deep heartbeat sounds like.
Like a heart, very, very low. Yeah, something like that, yeah.
The scientists use a solar observatory to measure vibrations from the sun. They translated these vibrations into different sounds, like boop, boop, boop. These can tell the scientists what is happening inside the sun. They can now understand more about solar flares, chemical reactions, and other phenomena that happen inside the sun and on its surface. Which is like a mystery, mystery.
Yeah.
Mystery.
Complete mystery, yeah.
So it's very low chance, but there is a chance of the sun having a tiny black hole inside.
Yeah, inside the
but it
sun?
Is possible.
How is it possible?
Because in ancient times there was this star called a black hole star, also known as quasi-stars. Say ancient star that has a tiny black hole inside it.
Oh, whoa. That's intense.
But it starts out as a normal star, but in the ancient times there was so many gas that it just keeps gathering more mass and more mass until it's gigantic.
That's wild.
Then there's a supernova, and when it reaches the end of its life, it explodes, but only the inside explodes. The star is so big that not even a supernova can break it apart.
Okay.
But now it has a black hole for a core. And
that's
sucking up all the matter and getting gigantic. The black hole becomes gigantic, which the star gets gigantic as well. More big and more big.
More massive
star, and it gets massive.
Yeah.
Then, when it reaches the end of its lifetime, the black hole becomes too powerful. It breaks apart the star and it opens out, becomes a supermassive black hole.
Oh.
It is possible that that's how galaxies existed.
Yeah, true.
As the star feeds the black hole, it gets bigger and bigger and bigger and bigger and bigger, and it explodes, and then a supermassive black hole pops out, sits in the center of the first galaxy, and so on.
Just continues to grow into galaxies. Yeah,
galaxies.
Woo, that's wild.
Explain how they created the sun's sound. Researchers from the Stanford Experimental Physics Lab, which I want to go there when I grow up.
Yeah, sounds amazing.
That's so big and so cool.
Yeah.
That is like, well, the size of, Korea.
Yeah, I don't know. It's probably massive. Experimental Physics Lab.
It's probably the size of Jeju Island or so.
Yeah, maybe.
2 times
some of these. Yeah, a lot of these observatories are so big on top of mountains. To be far away from people.
I guess if you get the Stanford and you flip it up, it'll be size of Mount Everest or so.
Yeah, that's true.
Because I heard it's 100 billion square feet or meters or so.
What is?
100 billion square miles. Square meter or feet. I don't know.
Yeah, that's a massive.
What I do know is that it's humongous.
Yeah, very, very large.
It's like gigantic.
Yeah.
If this sheet of paper is Earth, the is America, then Stanford is probably like some.
It's very small. It's a little college. I mean, it's big, but the United States is massive.
It's like probably like this size.
Mm.
This
Yeah.
size. You can see it in outer space.
Probably. Yeah.
So it's like, what is that dotty thing that it looks like a Stanford stuff? Oh, it is Stanford.
Yeah. Yeah.
There it is. Turn
All right.
physics lab
Turn data.
data from the space agencies into a song. That's it.
Heartbeat song, I guess.
Dr. Alex Young said, "We don't have straightforward ways to look inside the sun. We don't have a microscope to zoom inside the sun. So using a star or the sun's vibrations allows us to see inside of it." Dr. Young continued, "Waves are traveling and bouncing around inside the sun. And if your eyes were sensitive enough, they could actually see this." He added, "We are finally starting to understand the layers of the sun to the complexity. That simple sound is giving us a probe inside a star." I think that's a pretty good thing. Pretty cool thing.
Yeah, pretty cool thing. So why can't you see inside the sun with a very good telescope that you put it on the sun and you zoom in? Why doesn't that work?
Because it'll be so bright that your eyes will be like, ah!
Yeah, I think it would be too bright to see anything.
Yeah.
Yeah. What images come into your mind when you hear the word sun? What do you think about?
I think about the sun getting so big that it burns up Earth and eats her, and Mars will enter the habitable system, and then
Habitable
life
system?
will form in there. That would be
Oh,
cool.
well, that would be interesting, yeah.
Yeah, so it's like the sun will get so big that you have to go to Mars and live there. It's a habitable zone. It's like habitable zone. Like we can live in here. Yeah.
We can live from here to Mars, maybe in a spaceship circling around the Earth. That might be
But
fun.
there will be some disadvantages.
Like what? What are some of the disadvantages?
Because that it was named after the Roman god of war.
That's a disadvantage, yeah.
Yeah,
Might be a
so it's like, hey, this planet is named after the Roman god of war. This means war.
Could mean, yeah, this could mean war. It could be a very violent planet. Who knows?
Yeah, but it's fun to float around because
Yeah. So have you ever thought about the sounds that the sun makes?
Yeah.
What do you think?
Because I wrote a whole book about it.
Oh, a book about the sounds the sun makes.
Yeah, I read it to you. So,
yeah, it's very good.
It's like it goes something like this. Hey, yeah, I said, what's that loud boiling sound? It's like, oh my, that's the sounds the sun maybe makes.
Sound of the sun.
Yeah, maybe the sound of other stars.
Yeah, I mean it's the sound of boiling water times 10 million, maybe.
Yeah, so it's like loud boiling sounds, like.
I think it would probably burst your eardrums, ruin your ears if you tried to listen to it, maybe.
So it's like, ha 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 ha, it's a loud boiling sounds. We're getting closer. This is like, oh my ears are exploding.
Here's kind of an interesting question. The sun's probably super loud, like we're saying. It's very, very loud. But why can't we hear the sun? If the sound is so loud, why doesn't it travel all the way to the Earth and we can hear it?
Probably because of the Earth's magnetic field.
Yeah.
Protects Earth from that loud boiling sounds. That bounces off our our magnetic fields, and they bounce off.
Yeah, that's a good point. Probably bounces around. Sounds are weird in space, though, right? They don't travel very, very well.
Because there's nothing to travel from.
Through, yeah.
Through. So it's like you can't hear anything, even if you're so close to the sun. And if
Yeah,
you
you
try
can't
to
hear
hear
anything.
the sun from getting into solar flares, you can't because yeah, you'll be dead.
Yeah. Um. Ooh. Do you think the moon makes any sounds?
I don't know. Maybe it's gravitate. I heard that its gravitational pull shakes the Earth's orbit.
Hmm. So maybe it makes a whoosh, 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 like a sound of the ocean or something.
This looks like the sound of rockets
Yeah,
zooming
or it could
through.
be the sound of rockets going back and forth. Yeah. What about any other parts of the universe? What are some other sounds out there in the
Sound
universe, you
of
think?
black holes.
What does that sound like? Does it
Well,
even have sound, or sound can't
it
escape it?
does. It does have sound.
Oh.
Because if the universe was filled up with air and the black hole doesn't suck up any air, it's like my ears are exploding. And it
Yeah, it's a
probably
good
makes
question,
a
though.
loud,
Yeah.
loud, loud skidding sound. Loud skidding sound, like, for example, it's a metal road. You got a metal tire. Metal tire. You get super fast. You go super fast and you just stop like. And it's a loud skidding sound. It's like screeching metals and it's like flames. Fine, yeah, probably that sound because of its
Yeah.
accretion disk,
Ooh, good word. Accretion disk.
and it has
Spin
so
around
much
quickly.
friction that it's going to be like a loud frictiony sound. It's like
Mm.
also the black hole sucking sound.
Yeah. Be a black hole sucking sound and
So like
just.
is the star in here is like sucking up. It's like so draining the star.
Yeah, that's a good point. Um,
Okay, and it's like microscope is using as a okay. We already did.
what about nature? What about here on Earth? Do you have any favorite sounds from waterfalls or rain or jungle sounds or volcano
I like
sounds?
most of the sound of Star Wars music.
Sound of Star Wars music in a movie theater?
Nah. There's different just in YouTube they make some musics without the movie stuff.
Mm.
Musics.
Just
And
the sound. Just the soundtracks. Yeah.
Yeah.
That's what those are called. The music from a movie is called the soundtrack.
Yeah. So it's like the Boba Fett music goes like something like this. Something like that.
Okay. Maybe you can learn it on the recorder.
Yeah, I already recorded those stuff.
Yeah,
This is
that would be cool. Yeah, it might be nice. Learn how to play that song.
And one thing I don't understand about the Boba Fett's music. In the middle, there's something like hum da da hum. Is hum da dum even a word?
Hum-da-dum? No, I don't think so. It's kind of just a sound you make.
Yeah. And what is that loud shouting stuff noise?
In the Boba Fett soundtrack?
Like that.
Yeah, I don't know. I don't think I've heard it. I only remember the opening of Star Wars. I remember that.
Yeah, it's like Star Wars main theme.
Yeah.
Something like that.
Yeah, it's very iconic, you can say.
Yeah.
That means everyone knows the sound.
Yeah. The Mandalorian helmet is iconic.
Yep. Very
Most
good.
recognizable.
The Star Wars theme song is very iconic.
Yeah. The Mandalorian armor is very iconic too.
Okay. Yeah, everyone knows it. It's only for Mandalorians. Very powerful.
Yeah, so Mandalorian jetpacks are the third iconic stuff.
Yeah, third iconic thing from Star Wars. I think the what do you call them? Lightsabers are probably one of the most iconic weapons.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think so. There's a lot of iconic stuff from Star Wars.
Yeah, and also Mandalorian's handband rifle. That's iconic. It has
Handgun
3
rifle is
modes.
iconic. Yeah, 3 modes. Okay.
Grappling hook gun mode, blaster bolt mode, and the most recognizable, the iconic mode, the most iconic mode, the disintegrating mode.
Disintegrating mode. Oh my, that's wild.
So like you get the Iron Man rifle and it's like pointed at a person and it disintegrates the person inside it except for its clothes. So it lands
Oh.
guys around and the blaster bolt mode is the second strongest one.
Second most iconic.
Second iconic one. It electrifies. It electrifies stuff.
Okay, that's pretty intense.
So like, get an Iron Man rifle, Ace. I'm gonna electrify stuff. Blaster bolt.
Yeah, that's wild.
And sometimes the disintegrating mode doesn't work on gigantic robots. So you have to do the blaster bolt mode to electrify it.
Do the blaster mode, electrify it a bit, and then.
And the grappling hook mode, Mando never uses it because he already has his grappling hook gun mounted on his wrist grappler.
Okay.
So it's like, I'm gonna fire a grappling hook. Grab the laptop.
Yeah, it's a grip thing. That's kind of cool. All right, so I think we're coming up toward the end for today. Yeah, nice chatting with you. Sounds of the Sun. I'll find a new article about some universe thing for Monday. But enjoy your weekend. Play some recorder and see you on Monday.
Okay.
All right. See you later. Bye bye.